Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on our channel Immortal News. Today we will be presenting a list of famous celebrities who have passed away, with announcements of their passing made in the last 24 hours. As always, we have special tributes, and today's top headline section with an update about Christina Applegate's health. Before we proceed, we kindly ask for your support by giving this video a thumbs up. Let's begin. Thank you.
Number 12.
Jessica Pway, a beacon of light in the beauty and fashion world, tragically passed away at the tender age of 36 after a valiant battle with cervical cancer. Initially misdiagnosed, her condition was only discovered at a critical stage, illustrating a heartbreaking path of fortitude and strength. She launched her career with infectious energy and rapidly became a beloved influencer, using her platform to inspire and motivate countless followers. Her openness in disclosing her health issues revealed her unbreakable character, as she opted to face her diagnosis with unwavering courage and a refusal to give in to despair. Her story went well beyond her professional accomplishments, touching the lives of many with her candor and bravery. As a dedicated wife and loving mother of two, her family was the foundation of her life. Their stories of mutual support and love throughout difficult times demonstrate the deep relationships that kept them together. Her passing leaves a vacuum not only in her family, but also in the large community she established. Her legacy lives on in the hearts of those she has touched, serving as a constant reminder of her contributions to beauty, fashion, and open discourse about health and well-being. As we reflect on Jessica's journey, let us remember her not only for the struggle she fought, but also for the joy, inspiration, and love she spread around the world. Her legacy will live on, inspiring people to advocate for their health and appreciate every minute with loved ones. Tributes to Jessica Pway. Number 11. EMT Bergen, cherished for his memorable role as Dick Moran in the beloved RTE soap Glenroe, left this world suddenly at the age of 68. Surrounded by his loved ones in his final hours, his departure symbolizes the end of an era for both fans and colleagues. Beginning his career on Glenroe in 1983, he became a vital part of the show's fabric, enthralling audiences until its finale in 2001. As Dick Moran, the charismatic solicitor with a penchant for amorous exploits, he gave performances that were both captivating and empathetic, giving him a particular place in fans' hearts. Aside from Glenroe, he appeared as Angus Fanning in the crime picture Veronica Guerin and Ulfus in the fantasy epic Excalibur, demonstrating his versatility. His voice was also included in a number of radio commercials, highlighting his unique abilities. His legacy is defined not just by his contributions to the arts, but also by the love and joy he shared with his family, which included his wife Sarah, daughters Gavin and Tara, and brother Patrick, who is a well-known actor himself. Emmett's cinematic and stage career may have come to an end, but his legacy lives on, inspiring those who knew him and others who will find his work in the coming years. Tributes to EMT Bergen. Number 10. Karen Hoton, the sister of Kris Jenner, passed away at the age of 65 in San Marcos, California. Born into the Hoton family, Karen shared her early life in San Diego with her sister Kris, under the care of their mother MJ following the divorce from their father. While Karen's life took a path different from the spotlight that followed the Kardashian-Jenner family, her connections and shared history with them remained a unique aspect of her identity. Despite leading a more private life, Karen's moments in the public eye revealed the complexities and depth of familial relationships, characterized by love, estrangement, reconciliation, and everything in between. Her decision to undergo a facelift, seeking a resemblance to her sister Kris, spoke volumes about the intricate dynamics within the family, highlighting both admiration and the challenges of living in the shadow of fame. In 2019, a beautiful moment of family unity was captured in a photo featuring Karen, Kris, their mother MJ, and their daughters, symbolizing a truce and the enduring bond of family regardless of past disagreements. This image, reflecting a collective embrace of their shared history and love, will be cherished as a memory of better times. Karen's career as a part-time nurse and an author showcased her dedication and contribution beyond the realm of her family's fame, illustrating her individuality and the impact she had on those around her. Tributes to Karen Hoton. Number 9. The Spanish art world mourns the loss of Rosalia Dan, a talented actress and painter who passed away at the age of 68. Dan's career began on the stage, where she tackled roles in productions like The Life of Galileo by Bertolt Brecht. She made her television debut in 1976 and quickly gained recognition for her portrayal of Rosario La Galana in the acclaimed miniseries The Joys and the Shadows. This powerful historical drama showcased Dan's talent and versatility as she brought to life a strong and independent woman during a tumultuous period in Spanish history. Her screen presence continued to impress audiences in projects like Rings of Gold, Lorca, Death of a Poet, and the unforgettable comedic film Amanet que no es poco. While acting brought her success, Dans also harbored a deep passion for visual arts. Following in the footsteps of her mother, a prominent painter, Dans pursued a career in painting, holding exhibitions and showcasing her artistic talents. In 1990, she made the decision to step away from acting and fully dedicate herself to painting and poetry. Despite her shift in focus, Dans never strayed far from her artistic roots. She actively participated in the creation of a house museum dedicated to her mother's legacy, highlighting the importance of family and artistic heritage. Rosalia Dan's legacy extends beyond the screen and canvas. She is remembered as a gifted artist who embraced diverse creative expressions. Tributes poured in from colleagues and admirers, honoring her captivating performances and dedication to artistic exploration. Tributes to Rosalia Dan. Number 8. Beth Peters, beloved for her portrayal of the motherly Mrs. Whitaker on General Hospital, passed away at the age of 92, following a short illness in Central Florida. With a career spanning several decades, she became a beloved figure in the world of daytime television, known for imparting wisdom from her farm kitchen in Beecher's Corners and serving as Laura Spencer's surrogate mother. She began her artistic career as a teenager in coastal New Jersey, making her Broadway debut as an extra in 1955's Inherit the Wind. She went on to appear on stages around the country, from the Sacramento Music Circus to the Fiesta Dinner Playhouse, playing legendary roles in classics like The Sound of Music and Showboat. Her variety and warmth brought to life every role she played, making her a fan favorite among both audiences and fellow actors. Beyond the stage, she appeared in various television series, including Mr. Belvedere and Quantum Leap, as well as films such as Where Love Has Gone and Back to School. Her dedication to her trade was matched by her membership in the Actors Equity Association, Screen Actors Guild, and the American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, which exemplified her love for the performing arts. Her influence goes beyond her professional accomplishments, influencing the lives of people she worked with and entertained. She left a son, Sean Williams, stepdaughters, and a loving extended family. In honoring Peters, we honor not just the part she played, but also the lasting impression she made on the hearts of those who knew her. Tributes to Beth Peters. Number 7. Jim Ward, a trailblazing game designer whose work enriched the Dungeons & Dragons universe and beyond, passed away at the age of 72. His creative genius resulted in not only legendary D&D supplements, but also the seminal science fantasy RPG Metamorphosis Alpha. Beginning his incredible adventure in 1976, he contributed to the exponential rise of Dungeons & Dragons by working on basic texts that broadened the game's scope. His drive and imaginative attitude propelled him through the ranks at TSR, finally serving as Vice President of Creative Services. His admission into the Academy of Adventure Gaming Arts and Design Hall of Fame in 1989 demonstrated his considerable influence on the gaming industry. Beyond TSR, his creative breadth was shown in his work on collectible card games, such as the Dragon Ball Z CCG, which demonstrated his ability to engage with a wide range of themes and audiences. After co-founding Fast Forward Entertainment, he continued to make his imprint on the RPG world, working on projects ranging from castles and crusades to the creative landscapes of Giant Lands. His legacy extends beyond the games and tales he created to include the community he fostered. Jeffrey Talanian's words, which emphasize Ward's kindness, generosity, and mentorship, echo the thoughts of many people whose lives he influenced. His passion for storytelling and game design has left a lasting impression on both players and creators. As we reflect on Jim Ward's extraordinary life and contributions, we honor a man whose imagination was limitless. His soul will live on in the magical realms he helped create, inspiring future generations. Tributes to Jim Ward. Number 6. Gino Melini, the voice that defined rock radio in Los Angeles through the 80s and 90s, passed away at the age of 77. He became a drive-time fixture on KLOS, providing his distinct blend of music, humor, and warmth to listeners all over Southern California. His demise marks the end of an era for rock radio fans and those who grew up listening to his programming. His radio career began far from the glamour of Los Angeles, with broadcasts from the Philippines on Armed Forces Radio during the Vietnam War. His career led him across the United States, from pop stations in Thousand Oaks and Stockton to rock stations like KSFM in Sacramento and KOMI in San Jose, which would define his legacy. Melini truly made his mark at KLOS in Los Angeles, where he was noted for his contagious "How Ya Doing" greeting and the popular 5 O'Clock Funnies program, which launched the careers of several comedians, including Tim Allen. His enthusiasm for music and dedication to his listeners were clear in every show. His drive on authenticity frequently put him at conflict with the changing corporate radio landscape, but his commitment to his art remained unwavering. He was a DJ who performed music from his soul, connecting with his audience through shared rhythms and stories. His influence went beyond the airwaves. His connection with colleague DJ Dusty Street, as well as his grief over her death, demonstrated the strong bonds that had been established among the radio community. His preparations for a quiet journey to Tahiti were cut short by his own departure, symbolizing a life lived with enthusiasm and an unwavering desire for adventure. His soul, like the waves he now lays within, will continue to inspire those who were fortunate enough to know him and those who grew up with his voice as a constant companion. Tributes to Gino Melini. Number 5. Legendary Vancouver journalist George Garrett passed away at the age of 89. For over 4 decades, Garrett was a powerful force on Vancouver's airwaves, working at CKNW until his retirement in 1999. He was known for his relentless pursuit of truth, often going undercover to break major stories. Garrett's fearless dedication is evident in his exposés. In 1978, he went undercover as a tow truck operator to expose a scam. He also delivered exceptional coverage of the BC penitentiary riots in the 1970s and the case of Clifford Olson in the 1980s. Those who knew Garrett described him as not only a tenacious reporter, but also a kind and empathetic person. He built strong relationships with his sources, particularly within the police force. Despite facing danger like being beaten while covering the 1992 Los Angeles riots, Garrett remained committed to his craft. His achievements were well recognized. He received numerous awards, including lifetime honors from the Jack Webster Foundation, the BC Association of Broadcasters, and the Radio Television Digital News Association. Tributes poured in after news of his passing. "Nobody broke more stories in BC than George Garrett," said Ethan Faber, news director for CTV News Vancouver. Faber called Garrett a giant in journalism and praised his ability to be both tough and compassionate. Garrett's legacy extends beyond journalism. He established a scholarship at BCIT in memory of his son Ken, who tragically passed away in a canoeing accident. This scholarship continues to support aspiring journalists. CTV news anchor Nafisa Karim, a beneficiary of the scholarship, credits Garrett for her career. She described him as a giant who inspired generations with his humility and dedication. In retirement, Garrett remained active by co-founding the Volunteer Cancer Drivers Society, providing transportation to patients in need. He himself was diagnosed with cancer in 2022. George Garrett's impact on Vancouver is undeniable. Tributes to George Garrett. Number 4. The hockey world is mourning the loss of Constantine Kolov, a former Belarusian professional ice hockey player who passed away at the age of 42. Kolov carved his path in hockey, playing for his national team in the 2002 and 2010 Winter Olympics. He also achieved the dream of many young players, making it to the National Hockey League. Fans remember him speeding across the ice for the Pittsburgh Penguins from 2002 to 2006. News of his passing came from his former team, Salavat Ulav, based in Ufa, Russia. Constantine recently returned to the club as an assistant coach, after a successful playing career that included a win in the Russian Super League title with Salavat Ulav in 2008. The cause of passing is under investigation. However, the Miami-Dade Police Department has stated there is no foul play suspected. Beyond hockey, Kolov was known for his relationship with tennis star Aryna Sabalenka. The couple was first linked in 2021, and Sabalenka frequently shared photos of them together on social media. Tributes poured in from fans and colleagues alike, remembering Kolov's positive spirit, his dedication to the sport, and his strong bond with Sabalenka. Constantine Kolov's legacy lives on in the hearts of those who knew him and in the memories of hockey fans who witnessed his speed and skill on the ice. Tributes to Constantine Kolov. Number 3. Tragedy struck the world of football on March 19th with the sudden passing of Fiorentina general manager Joe Barone. Barone passed away at the age of 57 after suffering a cardiac arrest. Just days before his 58th birthday, Barone fell ill on Sunday at the team hotel prior to Fiorentina's Serie A match against Atalanta. He was rushed to a hospital in Milan but sadly passed away at San Rafael Hospital. Barone, born in Italy but raised in New York, was a dedicated leader who embodied the spirit of Fiorentina. The club described him as a treasured friend who always stayed strong, and a figurehead who marked the recent history of the club. His passion and professionalism were evident to all. Barone's commitment extended beyond the game. He was instrumental in the development of Viola Park, a state-of-the-art training facility for the team. His legacy will continue to inspire future generations of Fiorentina players. Tributes poured in from across the football world. FIFA President Gianni Infantino remembered Barone's infectious smile and dedication to Fiorentina. Serie A also expressed its condolences to Barone's family and the entire Fiorentina organization. This loss comes just 2 weeks after the 6th anniversary of Fiorentina captain Davide Astori's passing, another tragedy for the club. Joe Barone's sudden passing leaves a void in the hearts of Fiorentina fans and the footballing world. Tributes to Joe Barone. Number 2. Brazilian Paralympic swimming champion Joanna Neves, known affectionately as Pixinha, meaning little fish, tragically passed away at the age of 37. Joanna was admitted to a hospital in Sao Paulo on Sunday after experiencing unwellness, including seizures. Sadly, she went into cardiac arrest early Monday morning and did not survive. Born with achondroplasia, a bone growth disorder, Joanna discovered swimming at a young age on medical advice. This marked the beginning of a remarkable career. Nicknamed Pixinha for her determination in the water, Joanna became a true champion. Throughout her Paralympic career, Joanna collected an impressive 15 medals at World Championships between 2013 and 2022. She also competed in 3 Paralympic Games, winning 2 silver and 3 bronze medals for Brazil at London 2012, Rio 2016, and Tokyo 2020. Joanna's legacy extends far beyond her medal count. She was admired for her charisma, her unwavering spirit, and her dedication to her sport and her country. Misael Conrado, president of the Brazilian Paralympic Committee, expressed his deep sorrow. "We are devastated at the departure of Joanna Neves, our Joaninha. So much determination when she entered the water to represent our country." He continued, "How many people were proud of Joaninha's achievements and how many joys she gave us. She was a great athlete." Joanna Neves's passing leaves a void in the Brazilian Paralympic community and the world of swimming. Her story of triumph and her determination will continue to inspire athletes for generations to come. Tributes to Joanna Neves.
Today's top headlines. News 1. Christina Applegate bravely opened up about her battle with multiple sclerosis in an emotional interview on Jimmy Kimmel, sharing the profound impact the diagnosis has had on her life and her unwavering dedication to her daughter, Sadie. At 52, Applegate described navigating her new normal with raw honesty, emphasizing the daily challenges and her deep love for Sadie, stating, "I will do anything for her." Highlighting the emotional toll, Applegate reflected on the pain of feeling like Sadie is losing her mom as she knew her, recounting their once active life together. Despite the hurdles, Christina remains committed to fighting for a future with Sadie, supported by friends, a caretaker, and an exciting new podcast project with fellow MS warrior Jamie Lynn Sigler, titled Messy. Applegate's story is a poignant reminder of the resilience and strength of those navigating life with chronic conditions. News 2. Oprah Winfrey boldly confronts the stigma surrounding weight loss in her special, An Oprah Special, Shame, Blame, and the Weight Loss Revolution, sharing her personal journey and the societal shame she endured for 25 years. In the special, Winfrey reflects on the painful public scrutiny of her weight fluctuations and advocates for a shift in perception, emphasizing obesity as a medical condition, not a moral failing. Revealing her use of prescription medication for weight management, Winfrey aims to dismantle the shame and encourage a more compassionate and informed approach to obesity and weight loss. The special also explores the latest in obesity medicine, underscoring the complexity of weight-related health issues and the potential of medical treatments to aid those struggling. Winfrey's message is clear. It's time to replace judgment with understanding and support. News 3. Country music legend Toby Keith, who passed away in February 2024 at the age of 62 due to stomach cancer complications, is set to be posthumously inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. This prestigious honor, announced by the Country Music Association, recognizes Keith's significant contributions to the genre. Alongside Keith, singer John Anderson and guitarist James Burton will also receive this high accolade. Despite his recent battle with cancer, Keith continued to perform, showing his dedication to his craft and fans. The induction ceremony is scheduled for October 20th, where Keith's legacy will be celebrated as part of country music's rich history. News 4. Tallulah Willis, the youngest daughter of Bruce Willis and Demi Moore, has opened up about her recent autism diagnosis, stating it has significantly impacted her life. Sharing a childhood memory on Instagram, Willis took a significant step by discussing her diagnosis publicly for the first time. Known for her candidness regarding personal struggles, including anorexia and mental health issues, Willis has once again shown her resilience. Her journey reflects a deeper understanding of herself, further influenced by her father's health challenges. This revelation marks a pivotal moment in Willis's life, embracing her diagnosis as a transformative discovery that shines a light on her path to self-awareness and acceptance. News 5. Amid ongoing recovery from abdominal surgery, Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, finds herself at the center of relentless public scrutiny. Recently, video footage showing a vibrant Kate shopping with Prince William seemed to quell some of the rampant health rumors. Yet, a second photo shared by the princess in 2022 has now been flagged as altered, reigniting speculation. Despite issuing an apology for previously editing a family photo, Kate faces new criticism. This situation underscores the intense public and media interest in her life, contrasting sharply with the palace's plea for privacy during her recovery period. The episode highlights the complex relationship between the royal family and the digital age's relentless gaze. News 6. The race for the next James Bond heats up as British actor Aaron Taylor-Johnson emerges as a leading candidate, fueling speculation and excitement among fans of the iconic franchise. Despite denials from Eon Productions regarding the final decision, Taylor-Johnson's recent remarks suggest he's flattered by the possibility of stepping into the legendary role previously inhabited by Daniel Craig. With Craig's departure after a 16-year tenure, the search for the next 007 has seen a host of names, from Henry Cavill to Damson Idris, being considered. Taylor-Johnson, known for his roles in Bullet Train and Tenet, among others, now finds himself at the forefront of this speculation, marking an intriguing chapter in the ongoing legacy of James Bond. As the world eagerly awaits the official announcement, the speculation continues to captivate audiences worldwide, promising a new era for the beloved spy saga. News 7. Bianca Balti shared her proactive battle against her genetic predisposition to cancer. After a genetic test revealed she carries the BRCA1 gene, significantly elevating her risk for breast and ovarian cancer, Balti opted for a preventative double mastectomy on December 8, 2022. Facing a future shadowed by the disease that claimed her aunt at just 39, Balti decided to seize control of her health destiny for her and her daughter's sake. Speaking to Vogue, Balti opened up about the daunting journey, emphasizing the emotional challenges and the determination to remain a strong role model for her children. Despite the physical alterations, she maintains her self-image and confidence, aiming to encourage more women to explore their genetic health risks and make informed decisions. Balti's story is not just about confronting fear, but also about the empowerment that comes with knowledge and the support of loved ones. Her courage in sharing her experience shines a light on the importance of genetic awareness and proactive health management, inspiring others to take action for their well-being.
Number 1. The heart of Panamanian folklore is heavy with the passing of Cecilia Pinzon, known affectionately as Cecilia Pinzon, passed away at the age of 93. She was a legend in the Panamanian dance scene. Throughout her long career, she tirelessly promoted and nurtured a love for traditional dance in countless young Panamanians. Her dedication earned her the title, Eternal Dance Teacher. Born in 1931, Pinzon's passion for folklore began early. She studied teaching with a specialization in literature and philosophy, later adding a course in folklore control from Columbia. This training provided a strong foundation for her future as a dance educator. Cecilia Pinzon pioneered the inclusion of artistic expression in children's folkloric dance instruction. Under her guidance, countless boys and girls learned the beauty and history of dances like the punto, the cumbia, and the tambor. She also introduced them to traditional Panamanian songs and rounds. Her unwavering commitment to preserving and sharing Panamanian folklore extended beyond the classroom walls. She led dance troupes on tours throughout Panama and even abroad, bringing the joy of Panamanian dance to cities like Washington, D.C. and New York. Panamanian President Laurentino Cortizo and the Ministry of Culture both expressed their condolences, highlighting Pinzon's immense contribution to Panamanian culture. The ministry's folkloric program, Hecho en Panama, remembered her as a lover of the entire folkloric field. Her legacy lives on in the generations of Panamanians she inspired with her love for dance and her dedication to her country's rich cultural heritage. Tributes to Cecilia Pinzon.